In this box is the brand new LDRC 18401, a hard body 18th scale Range Rover. Let's take a look. In the box you get some instructions, English and not English. You get a USB charger. It does also come with a battery. I've already had this out of the box. The battery's in my battery safe, but it's just a little 2-cell lithium-ion battery. Get a little bag of scale bits and pieces, which I haven't put on yet. A little hex wrench thing, a little screwdriver. Some actual mirrors for your mirrors. Pretty chintzy remote. It serves a purpose, but it's not particularly nice to use. It's not nice in the hand. Feels very cheap, and might have been the problem I had with this. And then we have the truck itself, which the body does fit. The body does fit well, actually, out of the box. But you'll see in a minute I've made some changes that have made it not fit. So, yeah, pretty cool. Wheels I really like the wheels. I'm really disappointed with the wheels at the same time, though. The tyres are not glued. They're not beadlock wheels. But the wheels, the style of them is perfect for this. But they're plastic, they're light, they're not beadlocks, and I can't find any other tyres that fit them. So they're pretty useless. But they look nice. The body itself is really cool. The only downside for me is the black plastic windows. They're not tinted, they are opaque plastic. Same with the sunroof. It does have working headlights out of the box. It doesn't have any other working lights, but they all have space for LEDs. Out of the box, this does have some pretty nice arch liners. You'll see why they're off in a minute. The links are all plastic, drive shafts are plastic, axles are plastic, most of the gears are plastic. I think even the chassis is plastic. It's plastic. It's 30 quid. 30 quid. And it comes with a body that nice. So when I got this out of the box, it was knackered. Look at the flex. Cool. Such a shame. So yeah, I got it out of the box knackered. Left turn on the controller was left turn on the truck. Right turn on the controller was also left turn on the truck. I don't know what the problem was. I obviously suspected it was the servo initially. I wired that servo to a different receiver and everything, and the servo was fine. There must be a problem either with the transmitter or the receiver ESC. My plan for this anyway was to upgrade it, so out with the old, in with the new. So originally I fitted a Injora 370 motor. This comes with a 270 motor out of the box. That fits straight on. There's a second set of holes on the gearbox. It fits just about in there. I've not had to modify this gearbox or the motor in any way. It fits straight in. I ran it on a Injora MB100 ESC, little brushed ESC, 20 quid, brilliant little bit of kit. And I run it on my Dumbo transmitter and receiver. It lasted 3 minutes. I'll show you that footage now. that lasted 3 minutes, and there's the car. It's not gone well. From the sound of it, I'd say the motor pinion has eaten the plastic gears. Oh. Yeah, motor sounds fine. Oh! But drive backwards. Let's see what it'll do. Absolutely nothing. I didn't expect it to go well, but I didn't expect it to go this badly. Oh well. Back to the table. Yeah, it wasn't great, was it? Didn't get far. Should we do the autopsy together? Like I think I said in the video, I'm pretty sure it's the gearbox that's carked it, so we'll start there. No, I'm not going to reuse any of this, have it. All the hardware on this is Phillips head. Ooh, camera's over here. Phillips head screws. Get it to focus. Whatever. If you're used to hobby grade RCs, Phillips head screws are not ideal. So I've obviously already had this gearbox apart to fit the motor. It's mostly plastic gears with, I think there was a couple of metal gears in there. On AliExpress now you can buy a metal upgrade set of gears, which would probably have been a good idea to do with the size of motor I put in, but I didn't. Yeah, so you can see there, look, all the camera's over here. See there, teeth, 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 no teeth. That one survived. That one, unfortunately, did not. It's had it. No big deal. You'll see why in a minute. So bushings throughout, no bearings at all in this. Not that I've found anyway. Yeah, so there's a second, excuse the different fasteners, I had to just use whatever I had. But there's two sets of holes, one there and there. Obviously the two that I've used for the 370. Those holes are existing in the gearbox, so you can do a motor upgrade very easily. I would, however, recommend upgrading these gears. If I can find it, I'll leave a link to the upgrades for this. There is also a couple of other upgrades. I'll leave all the links in the description for the truck, the upgrades I fitted, and the upgrades that are available. So unfortunately, that's going in the bin. So let me introduce to you the ultimate LDRC upgrade. This is my TRX4M F150. Axles, steering servo, electronics, bits and pieces, whatever. It's a spare gearbox, spare chassis rails, spare, let's fell off, ignore that, I'll sort that in a minute. Spare drive shafts, spare front links. I've had to buy extra rear links because this body is 155mm wheelbase. The high trail I think is 165. Either way, the Land Rover Defender TRX4M and the Bronco are 155mm wheelbase. So they match up perfectly with this lovely hard body that's cost me so far just 30 quid. I have expertly made, some styrene body mounts. If I had a 3D printer, I'd have 3D printed something. If I had the right screws, I wouldn't have a drill bit wedged in there. It's only temporary, just to make sure that it all worked. Same with electronics, just thrown in, just to make sure it works. Lots of glue, lots of swearing, lots of stuck fingers later. We've got 4 magnets in there, 4 magnets in here, and with a little bit of luck, and a little bit of removing some of the standard body mounting, had to put that back on to make it fit the original chassis. I'll have to do something here just to hold this back panel on, but you get the idea. So just a little bit of finagling meant. With just a little bit of finagling, I've managed to fit the Range Rover body to a TRX 4M. What do you think? I'm not going to fit the accessories yet because I'm going to paint it in a minute. I've already driven it. It works. The suspension needs a bit of tuning. You might be able to see the shocks are pointing in and they kind of bind up a little bit. But as a proof of concept, it works. So I'm going to take the body to pieces, and I'm going to paint it. Probably going to weather it as well. You'll see that now. So there we have it. The best upgrade for a 30 quid crawler from Banggood is about 400 quid's worth of TRX4M parts. What a revelation. As always, let me know in the comments what you think, especially what do you think of the look. Now I've given it a coat of paint and a dash of weathering. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one.